Okay, so apparently, when I got into tracing this with my marker, the battery ran out in my camera. So here we go again. Anyway, that's okay. Luckily, I downloaded Movie Maker, Microsoft Movie Maker, and it can take videos and just merge them all together, so which is pretty cool. And then I got thinking as I was doing this, I think I will do the large one. So what I was doing, I'm just going to put this aside here and keep an eye on my my camera. All right. So just to so I can see it underneath my Bible page. I'm wondering if I should use this end instead. Oh. So yeah, so I started this video Saturday night, and then had to let the battery charge overnight. I thought it was charged, but obviously it was not. So there we go. Alrighty, so oh, you can let that just dry for a minute so it doesn't smear on your Bible paper. So you can put it underneath. You can put it underneath your Bible paper, underneath your sheet. That's one way to do it. This is a black and white version. When I save the PDF, I'll do it in color. You can cut it out and you can paste it on your Bible, or you can cut it out and trace it. You'll just have to kind of eyeball these parts here. So if you're not using a Bible and you're using a journal, so let's say this is your journal, you can go underneath and trace. And if you want to center it more, you can just remove that piece and just go and you can trace so you can see it really well. I don't know if you can see that here. And then you can just write out your Bible verse or a little prayer, or however you want to do that. Or again, you can cut it out and color it and stick it on. There's all kinds of ways that you can do this. So that's the way to do it. And if you're using a duotang and loose leaf paper, it's the same thing. You just put it underneath and you can write out your Bible verse. So that's one way to do it. And again, you don't have to use this one. You can find your own template on the internet for praying hands. You have to forgive me if you lose some of my stuff. I'm trying to get used to here. I'm looking at my camera up top and I can see, trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. So, all right, so we're going to put that aside. And I think I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to use the large one. I was going to use the small one. Now I'm going to use the large one. And I've just kind of checked to see here. And I'm just going to take a pencil. It's still a little difficult to see, but that's okay. So while I'm doing this, you can just fast forward because once I start doing this, I don't say a whole lot. And it's gonna fall in here, a little bit in here. I just might move it a little bit more. And I'm all right with that because I'm going to use watercolor paint, and you can, as long as you don't use too much pigment, you can see your Bible verse through watercolor paint. So I'm just going to take my pencil and just gently start tracing. So now it's Sunday afternoon, and it's a beautiful day here in Brockville. And sometimes you just kind of have to do this. What I might do, I'm just going to try and move my lamp. I don't know if I move my lamp if I can see things better. And I don't know how that, oh, here we go. Yeah, see, I moved it a bit there. Like I said, you can always print this off on cardstock, cut it, and then use it like to trace around it, and then just kind of eyeball. I've kind of messed up there. I think I'm going to take it out. I forgot to put, when you, if you're ever coloring or tracing, it's best to put something like a this is like a craft mat, or a piece of another piece of paper, a piece of wax paper, because what happens is if you color, or if you print or write, it actually goes right through the sheet, and it indents into the other side of onto your other paper, and that, so it's always good. Okay, so I'm just kind of eyeballing this. And cleaning up my lines.